Hey there, Cornerstone. Happy Saturday. I've got your verse for the day. I saw a picture just this morning of a really sad looking President Donald Trump, and the caption on the picture said, "I am a billionaire, but some guy called me a millionaire in a book," and that really bummed him out. I was thinking that does not make one bit of sense to me. I don't know why you'd be upset about that, because I'm on the wrong side of being a millionaire. Probably if I was in his shoes, I could understand a little bit more of what he was talking about. Have you ever had somebody come to you with a problem that their problem didn't register? Maybe the problem seems so small, so inconsequential, you're wondering, well, why are they getting so bent out of shape over this? You just don't understand. Or maybe they're bringing a problem that, well, it's too big. I can't wrap my mind around how big that problem is. That has no bearing on my life at all. And then you have a hard time empathizing with them and feeling bad for them and leading them through their problem, because that's just not your life experience. Think about for the people of Israel when they would bring their sacrifices to the temple, and then that one day of the year, that Day of Atonement, where the high priest, who they didn't know him, it wasn't a friend of theirs, there's like millions of Israelites. And that one day, that high priest would go into the Holy of Holies and meet with God and to cover over their sin problem, because the sin wasn't solved. How impersonal is that? That high priest, he doesn't know what I'm going through. He doesn't know my problems. He doesn't know my issues. He doesn't know what has led me to commit this sin. It was a completely impersonal interaction. It's almost like a financial transaction. Here, I give you my sacrifice. I give it to you so that you can solve my problem. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Very detached. It's just like going to the bank or going to the store. Who is this person? See, that's what's so difficult about the way things happen in the Older Testament. That there is no idea that this is my relationship with God. There's no that God is close to me, that God is near to me. In Jesus, everything changed. When he hung on the cross and said, "It is finished," that old way of doing things, that way that's impersonal, where the high priest doesn't relate to my needs and my situation, that is over. This is what the writer of Hebrews says in chapter 4, verse 14. He says, "Therefore, since we have a great high priest," that's Jesus, "who has gone through the heavens," that's Jesus, the Son of God, "let us hold firmly to the faith that we profess." And we hear that, we think, okay, that's fantastic. We have a new high priest. He's even better than the old high priest. Okay, but that doesn't solve my problem. I still have an impersonal high priest. And no. Just wait a minute. Hear this, verse 15. "For we don't have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet was without sin." Jesus went through our life experience from beginning to end. He spent his entire life on earth just as one of us. He didn't play the God card. He didn't call down angels to help him in the middle of a schoolyard disagreement. No. He's just like us, lived just like us, struggled just like us, and was tempted just like us. And the cool thing is, the most encouraging thing is that he succeeded. Where we falter and we fall down and we mess up, we look to Jesus and we say, here's a guy who's just like me, who didn't fail, who didn't fall, and he wants to be my intermediary between me and my heavenly Father. So this is the next verse. "Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we can receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." The grace, we don't need to look hard for it. It's sitting right there. The mercy, it's laid out on the table for you. You just need to reach out and grab it. We have an intermediary. We have someone to go between us and our Heavenly Father, who is perfect, who knows us, knows our life, knows how difficult it can be just to go day by day by day. He succeeded. He succeeded on the cross, and he succeeded in life. Put your trust in him today. Put your prayers in him today. Think about how that can change your outlook, that grace is way better than following rules, way better than the law. God bless you, Cornerstone. Check out for your extended reading today, Hebrews chapter 3, verse 1, all the way down to 5, verse 10. Be blessed in it. God bless you.